Prima is a well-known jewelry brand in Thailand, and many people see the Prima gold counter in many department stores in Bangkok. Panda Group is a leader of the manufacturing jewelry in Thailand that export to many countries in the world. And today I come to the manufacturing to see the big empire of the jewelry industry and have the exclusive talk with Mr. Chanat Sonlakai Kitikun, CFO of the Pranda Group Thailand. สวัสดีค่ะคุณอาร์ตค่ะคุณอาร์ตคะ How many years of Pranda Jewelry operate in Thailand?
We actually celebrating our 49th anniversary in this week actually.
Oh,
so we are
great.
about to step into our 50th year.
Yeah, and I heard your company is very well known. Can I see the secret inside after the factory?
Well, I'm not sure if I'll show you my secret, but definitely we'll show you what makes up our Pranda Group and what we are known for.
Okay, my pleasure. Can you take me to see inside?
Sure.
Okay, thank you.
So Kunopal, I think this floor is where we start to make our design development comes to life. The way we work with our customer is we work closely with the designer of the jewelry brands that we make for them from initial stage, from sketches to conceptualize to like 3D drawing before it come out to be the prototype.
Yes.
So this is what Pranda is known for, that we are able to make our customer requirement from scratch all the way to mass production.
Yes, that you see ODM, right? That
We
Pranda
use the term
operate.
original design manufacturer because the way we work with our customer is that we don't only make the mass production, but we also make the concept and design and then the prototype for them.
Oh, this for the prototype section. Which corner is for?
Well, these are some of the example of the patterns and settings area that we do here in our factory. And of course, it's the reference board for our craftsmen to come and see in real picture on what they are expecting to be doing. Because a lot of time, these craftsmen here, they're making for the first time new design.
Yes.
So sometimes they need some reference.
Get the idea, right?
Get the idea and to be able to understand what the designer actually wants.
So interesting, like this pineapple. It shows something like
So
for
it's
the
the
craft.
surface
Yeah,
type, right,
surface.
pattern.
The type.
Even artichoke or snake skin. These are actually quite popular jewelry pattern that a lot of designers are now using now.
Everything can inspire for the worker to do and think of.
Yeah, and I think jewelry are inspired by nature.
Yeah, so by nature,
everything
everything.
in your life can actually design
Yeah.
and inspire to be the jewelry.
How about this section, คะคุณอาร์ต
So this is some example of our more skilled craftsmen who are mostly working on first sample or the prototype.
Yeah.
So obviously they are anywhere between 10 to 20 year experience before they can come in that section.
Have the craftsman inside in here. How many hours they work?
They
in
work
one day?
6 days a week from about 8:30 to 5:30.
Yes.
So, and of course they have the lunchtime and break.
They
And so-
have the minimum to do in this day. I have many pieces, something like this. How many pieces they make?
We don't put deadline and targets like that
Yes.
because it might be too much pressure on them. But of course we do work with them to see if they have any issue that causing them to have delays or
Yes.
something. But we don't want to put tight deadlines because then otherwise we feel like we gotta make this finish and they may compromise on quality.
Oh, it's good. Not give any pressure for the worker.
Healthy pressure.
Yeah,
right, is the
okay.
key, right?
Healthy pressure. Yes.
Okay. But supporting them is the key. Okay,ไหมครับพี่ AIS. So like he's making very fine detail polishing
Yes.
on one of our first soft sample runs.
Pranda Group employs around 3,200 people in Thailand, Vietnam, and India, with headquarters in Bangkok, Thailand, with almost 2,000 people to look after. Pranda Group management prioritizes employee well-being.
คุณอาร์ตคะ I have seen so many workers here. What is the quality of life of Pranda Group to offer to them?
Well, as you can see, we have about 2,000 people here.
Yes.
About 1,500 of them are what we call craftsmen. And the most important thing for them to be able to make consistently high quality fine jewelry
Yes.
is for them to feel relaxed and comfortable at the workplace. So we put high importance on the quality of life in Pranda Group.
What kind of welfare or quality of life that you offer?
everything. I think from our own housing, we have about 300 room apartments right behind our main factory here.
Yes.
That house not only the craftsmen but also their family members. We also have nursery program that we accept the young children from 6 months up
Great.
to help so that the parent can work here happily.
No
while at
worry about them.
At lunchtime they can still go see their kid.
Oh, great.
So, and as well as a very clean and high quality canteen that are allowing them to enjoy high quality of food at a very minimal cost. So besides that, we also have our own sports hall.
Yes, what kind of
where
sport?
they can do, well, we have a fitness room, we have badminton court, they have a soccer court.
Everything in here, in Pranda
Everything
Group.
inside our facility here in Bangkok.
Why you have this concept?
Well, I think we treat our people like it's our own, they are our own family. And like I said before, because what we believe in is making high quality, high craftsman product. And for them and for us to be able to achieve that together, we have to trust each other and we have to take care of each other.
Yes.
And here are some of the our finished product. Obviously, for our trade reason with our partner, we can only show you mainly what we own. So this Primago is our own brand, so we can
Yes.
obviously show the product from Primago. And some of these are some of our masterpieces that we make for the royalties in the Middle East.
What is the strength for the Primago to show the identity of the brand?
I think just like Pranda Group, Primago also accentuate what we call mass craftsmanship and the fine detail of the quality that we could make with our hands.
Yes, like
So I
this.
think first and foremost, that is what is Pranda jewelry. Primago, as you know, we specialize in 24 karat or 999 pure
Yes.
gold jewelry. Actually, we brought some pieces that you will get to wear later, so maybe you can try it on and see what Primago is.
Yeah, I have seen so many design with the very high quality of the raw material, and I see many production in here. And right now, I would like to talk with you deeply about the operations.
We own our brand Primago here, so we prepare some jewelry set for you to try on as well.
Oh, thank you very much.
Our top.
Okay. Today, the good chance for me to see the production line, and I have the chance to try the very beautiful, unique style from the Primago. Thank you very much, ค่ะคุณ
It's
อา
our pleasure for you to try on one of our masterpieces from Primago.
Yeah, so beautiful. First of all, I would like to know how is the situation of Pranda Group Thailand?
Well, I think we have just come out of our own business crisis in the past recent years, but I think in the past 1 year we have done very, very well, and we are continuously growing. And I could say that at the moment we are at the peak of our business since the past 5 years. I think the most important thing for us at Pranda Group is to make sure that our business partner, who are the jewelry brand or designer brand that I mentioned throughout our talks today, have complete trust in us, that we can be a trusted partner to provide them with the higher quality that they need in consistent quality, as well as delivery, being able to do on time, and as well as being able to support them with the growing demand that they are seeing.
What is the main market for Pranda Group?
For us, I think our main market is both Europe and America, where we are seeing high growth in luxury jewelry brands that need suppliers like us, because they are seeing that luxury market are actually growing. Despite the slowdown in economy in some recent year, we still see that the luxury market, especially for this price range of affordable fine jewelry, are actually growing in double digits.
Yeah. For the economic crisis in Europe, even for the America, that face a problem about the inflation. So it's effect for your customer in Europe or in America or another country right now?
Well, surprisingly, I think for this year up to now, we have not seen any effect. A lot of our customers are actually placing orders that are, I would say, growing year over year. So they are gearing up toward a high expectation for this upcoming holiday season.
I'm so surprised a little bit because around the
because
world.
you think for our business where we are making what we call Jewelry is not so much a necessity.
Yeah.
But it shows that people still want to connect with each other, and jewelry is one of the tool for the consumer to talk to each other. And I think that's why we're seeing that trend, as well as I think the world and the consumer lifestyle is shifting, where now people in the younger generation are looking for jewelry that tells stories, that has meaning and connect between them.
You mean like for the customer behavior is changed, right?
So I think instead of saying that I bought this diamond ring, is 1 carat, whatever. I think the jewelry mindset now for younger generation, especially in European and American country, is more toward like, I bought this piece, the designer is this, it has this concept that I feel I relate with. So it's more about the jewelry, the design and the meaning of the jewelry that has relation and engage the customer.
And how about the competitor of the jewelry industry for the Thai industry?
China used to be a strong competitor, but I think with recent years, maybe 5 years or more, with the global tension on trade wars and everything, and also China economy has risen so much. I think China is no longer cost effective to be focused in this industry. What I see growing is, I think, competition from India, where their craftsmanship is getting stronger, and they also have quite a strong supply on gemstone center in India as well. And of course, India is really well known for diamond. So I think we are seeing an increase in competitor from that. But I honestly think it's not so much a direct competition. I think it's more of we both industry in Thai and India seeing and reaping the benefit of the growing trend in consumer going toward fine jewelry that require more craftsmanship, but at the same time in materials that have lower value like silver or semi-precious gemstone, but have relation with the consumer that wears it. Like bringing back to the point that I talked about earlier about having the design and the concept that engage with consumer lifestyle today.
Yeah, but like this, for the Thai jewelry business, have to adapt for the new strategy to compete in the future.
Certainly, I think, like I said earlier, I think the days of trying to compete with lower price will be difficult. We are also seeing higher cost of living here in Thailand.
Yes.
So we need to bring out, higher value add, whether it's from the design or whether it's from the consistent quality that we can provide.
You are in the business for the long time. What the most difficult thing that is a challenge you for the jewelry business?
Well, I think for our business is very people oriented. We need to know what our consumer wants. We need to know what our business partner wants. And the most important thing is we need to ensure that our people inside Pranda feel comfortable and happy to work, because without their happiness, we cannot work on high quality of product that are made by hand. So it's very important for me to continue to see how our people remain happy and feel satisfied to work here.
And last question, for your vision for the craft, for the jewelry industry, what you want to see for the new generation to move the jewelry business or business handcraft, the jewelry handcraft in the future?
I would love to see that the Thai craftsman jewelry, and especially jewelry, but maybe other Thai craft area, will be a profession that is a proud profession for Thai people. Thailand often have the challenge of thinking that the craftsman, for example, when you translate in Thai, is like a worker. But in fact, it is a very, very professional career. And I think for me, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, I would love to see that the Thai craft profession becomes something that is honorable and something that generate good living standard.
And I hope to see to be the hub of the jewelry of the world as well. And today, thank you very much, Khun Art, to join in our business story program. It's very pleasure to exclusive interview with you. ขอบคุณค่ะ
Pranda Group is Thailand market leader in jewelry export. In addition to the jewelry business, Pranda Group also carries on the wisdom of Thai goldsmith art, which is known and accepted across the world. Thank you for watching Business Story with me, Opa Waratsuda from The Nation. See you in next episode. สวัสดีค่ะ